Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King of SNAFU Why is the SNAFU graphic up immediately? That's weird. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast, and welcome back, Bento viewer channels. If you're confused at why this is live streaming on Bento, it's because people on YouTube hate me, and so I hate them back. Not really. Water under the bridge or something like that. So, this is the show, in case you don't know, where we kill and pass things. So, we choose to watch three things. This week, we're watching ReZero Season 2, God of Highschool, and SNAFU, 3rd season. And we pass things when we like them. And we kill things when we don't like them. And if there's 2 or more kills, then we don't have to watch the show anymore. If there's a tiebreaker, which there hasn't been in a while, then we leave it up to you guys to decide which one dies. It's based off the Anime FMK podcast, if you're familiar with that from Team 4-Star. So, I have some co-hosts. Introduce yourself.
It is I, Everything Animated, and I have come back from the future to tell you guys things will get better.
Exactly. Things will get better as the chat's broken on this live stream. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that as when we get into the topics. So
I mean, I did say it would get better. I'm not saying it's better now.
Gotta wait.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, hello guys, it's Satsuki. Good anime today, and just a general good day I've had. So I'm in high spirits.
Oh, I'm glad. That's positivity. But I guess let's get the positivity out of the way. Let's go into probably the most depressing show of the season, where everybody dies. ReZero Season 2. What did you guys have to think about this episode? As I fix the stream chat.
Oh.
Hey, we finally get to see Ecchi Donut.
True.
We finally get to see her, and it's already become a meme now where it's a game show that's sweeping the nation. Guess what's in the tea?
I don't think people care.
Yeah, they'll drink it regardless of what's in it.
Yeah.
I personally think if it is tea, it's got to be pee. So it's she's a freak.
I don't think so, because based on Subaru's reaction of him saying, it's not bad, but it's not particularly good, unless she has like rainbow piss, I don't think it's just urine.
I mean, I don't know at this point, but she says like the drink comes from her, right?
Yep.
That to me is just that can only lead up to so many different things. I think Ecchi Donut said that there's like 8 different possibilities of what it could possibly be, and to be honest, I'm still sticking with pee because people are freaks. Rainbow piss away.
Well, this episode had a lot of information, like a lot. When I did the live reaction for this, I said I have to rewatch this, not even just for the podcast, just because I know there's a lot of stuff I missed, and I feel like I still don't have the full scope of everything that was thrown at us with this episode. But some of the things we learned all of the witches' names. We learned a little bit more. We got a little more insight about the witch factor. We got stuff with the sanctuary. There was a lot.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of added to the lore, and just like a very huge, I guess, I don't know what you call it, information dump. Just a lot of stuff being thrown at you. And we was it this episode? Or was it the previous one? I get them all confused. Where we're introduced to the new Garfield, right?
Yeah, it was this episode.
That's what I thought. My days just blend together. But yeah, we're introduced to the Garfello. It's very Very interesting. Oh my god, what's happening?
Wonder if people are gonna make me want to do the accent, the Garfield impression on the ReZero podcast. Back in the day, I had an impression of Garfield because the way his text was stylized was like super Australian in my mind. So I was like, "Oh, my name's Garfield, and I'm an orc." For some reason, that's Australian to me.
Is he an orc?
No, he's a demi-human.
Okay, I was gonna say he looks nothing like an orc, but hey, who am I to judge?
Well, the way his text looked, it looked very Australian, and my Australian voice just sounds like an orc. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, on the bodily fluid tea thing, listen, guys, guys, you could have it good, decent. It could be breast milk. You could have said breast milk, but no, it's got to be urine, and you have it. And for some reason, they got to drink the urine tea. It could be breast milk.
Yeah.
It could be the easiest one.
Is she pregnant?
I don't know. She's a witch after all.
She isn't showing yet.
That is true. I mean, witches can pull anything out of their ass. No pun intended.
Well, she's also like, in her own world thing, reality marble stuff. So she could create her own breast milk tea. Well, milk tea's pretty great, by the way. I don't know if have you guys ever had milk tea, by the way?
To be honest, I don't really drink tea.
Coffee person.
No, I don't even drink coffee.
Oh damn. Oh, you're a healthy individual.
Yeah, I just drink water. I will drink tea if I have to, but it's mostly just like a herbal tea to help with the sinus.
Ah, yes. No, that's the good stuff. Also, breast milk witch tea is the good stuff apparently, but nobody wants to drink it. You didn't get that from me. Wolfclaw says people are freaks, witches are on a completely different level. Personally, I think the tea is blood, but it could be anything at this point. ReZero's author is a sadist, so it's gotta be nasty.
Is that true? Is he a sadist?
I don't know. I know his name is Tepe, and that's a cool name, so.
I mean, just the way he kills Subaru, I think that's a safe assumption.
Yeah. Okay. I guess he is. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. And he also created a character that loves to just kill people viciously.
Well, in particular, likes the insides of people's stomachs and how pink they are.
Yeah, that's so messed up.
She also gets off on pain.
Hey.
Elsa's pretty cool. I like Elsa. So what happened in this episode? I forget. This happened Wednesday. Like, this episode came out Wednesday, and by Saturday, I'm like, this happened like 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
Like, we're reintroduced to Ram and
Ram
and like Lucario and
Lucario,
whatever his name is. The one who owns the mansion.
Roswell.
Yeah.
I was like, are we talking about Pokemon?
Lucario.
Roswell, not Lucario. I don't know why I thought Lucario, but and then like she's supposed to like do a test, and then she does her best impression of being narcoleptic and passes the fuck out, and just fucking Subaru goes back to his home. He goes back to Japan.
No, that's like the biggest thing for me, is that an isekai is actually tackling a character's past rather than completely ignoring it.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's very good.
That's a problem, not to bring in other shows into it. I mean, because it's a problem with the genre as a whole. But like, what I wanted, like, just for example, like from Shield Hero, it's kind of like, if you're transported to a new world, you should have some thoughts about your past. You should just go, "Oh, okay, this is my life. Cool." Like, there should be some baggage that you carry with you. And so far, Subaru himself hasn't really shown too much of that. Like, he's ignorant to the world, but again, he doesn't ever talk about his past life too much, with the exception of episode 18, where he was talking about, talking to Rem about how he was in need and how he was wasting his life away. But now we're going back to his past. So, yeah. And his dad is fucking, yeah.
He likes to do body slams when he's asleep. You know, I can't relate to that. I just had dogs that tackled me every time I needed to wake up.
Since I don't know if they're gonna include this in the episode, I'll just say it now. It's not a spoiler or anything. His dad is an avid wrestling fan, and Mitch as well says that's like if Slime Daddy went back and destroyed his hard drive. To which I have to say, why would you bring that up? Now I want to know what's in the hard drive.
We all know what was in it.
Oh, no.
It was a bunch of lolly hentai stuff. We all know what it was.
Lolly hentai stuff. That's what it was. Damn.
I mean, the guy's literally dying. He could say whatever he wants about, like, tell my mother and father I love them. Tell my parents this. Tell my loved ones. No, he's like, destroy my computer.
That was the weirdest.
Yeah, okay.
Why are we talking about Slime Daddy? Jesus.
And literally, all we see him for like 30 seconds in the whole series, and then he turns into a slime/girl thing. Sorry.
I mean, it's probably better than his last form, to be honest. So yeah. As well, let's see. What else do we have? Well, we had Amelia confronting all the people of Sanctuary, and these are the same people from the village in the first season, and they're like, we don't trust you, Amelia. You may be a witch.
I don't trust the elder. She's a sexual predator, and that doesn't get brought up enough.
Wait, what? Oh my god, please explain.
What? She touched Subaru's ass without his consent.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
I will not forget.
Pepperidge Farm
You will
remembers.
be punished.
Pepperidge Farm remembers the day that you got your asshole touched.
She's a lecturous old woman.
Oh.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little ass too.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
The funny part about that whole sequence though is that they had the utmost faith in Subaru. They were like, Subaru, you're gonna take it? Yeah, let's go. And then he was like, no, Amelia's taking it. Oh shit.
Amelia? Hey, isn't that girl with the white hair? Hey, she's a witch. She's a phony. A big fat phony.
We've had like 3 Family Guy references, I think.
It's fine. It's okay.
Hi, I'm Peter Griffin, and I'm here.
Cheer
Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Ah, crap.
Damn
Let's
it.
just talk about Family Guy.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and so Amelia's like, oh, people and sexual predator. I just want to be friends. I don't have any ulterior motives. Ulterior?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's ulterior.
Same, yeah, ulterior. I don't have any motives outside of the ones I'm telling you now. I don't even know what to say right now. And then she says something, and then Subaru's like, huh, who says that?
Yeah.
Amelia talks like an old person. It's really weird.
Very formal.
I mean, she could be old. I mean, don't elves live forever?
Like that Oasis song? I got an Oasis reference talking about ReZero.
Oh,
it's a ReZero like, podcast thing.
I was like, is that a PlayStation achievement or something?
You get a trophy.
I said maybe.
Oh my god.
I don't really want to know.
We skipped ahead of this, but we also had Roswell who took the trial and he got fucked up because he's not a half blood. So anybody who's not half blood, they can't take the test or the trial. So that's why they were reliant on Amelia. But the one thing I was confused on the first time I watched it and the second time I watched it, this is what I think now. From how the episode was going, it seemed like Garfield was the one that was basically keeping the villagers hostage basically forcing Amelia to take the trial, because I guess if I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I guess if Amelia passes it, then he will have free reign to leave. I'm not entirely sure about that, but they're banking on her to pass it, and it seems like that's not going to happen. But Subaru basically got a free pass from Echidona to take the trial. That's why he was able to go through with it, and they were surprised by it. So I wonder if they'll wonder about Subaru's identity after that.
I'm just not gonna talk about that and move on.
He knows more than
know.
what meets the eye.
Yeah, Mitch literally just Jedi mind read my mind about what I was about to say. He says Akina said that Subaru has the sloth witch factor, which is true.
And Sloth was Beetlejuice?
Yeah, Sloth was indeed Beetlejuice. We got a funny comment. When you said Beetlejuice, somebody said, "Did my man really just say Beetlejuice?"
Of course. His name, no. His name is just no.
His name is No.
No. We're not doing that.
But yeah, it's weird because I almost kind of thought that, because when he destroyed him, didn't like he, I don't know, go into a book, and then that book was like kind of like something related to Subaru or something. So of course he would have that power now, or not power, but that factor.
Oh, so you're saying he got the power from the book?
Yeah, like, and also because he defeated Beetlejuice. Am I not right?
He did.
I guess I'm not.
No,
what?
he definitely defeated the Beetlejuice, and Beetlejuice went, "What? What are you, crazy? What are you, nuts?" And
as far as we know, I don't think we know how it got into Subaru exactly, but Beatrice already mentioned that. Oh, you didn't take out the witch factor first. What was the point of even taking out Beetlejuice? So I'm assuming it's just if you don't destroy that, then it does not matter. It's just going to find a new host.
So then that means he's gonna start talking crazy and have his head spin around and jerky.
You spin my head round, baby, right round.
Answer the question.
I can't answer you. It already happened. You already got taken over by Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but that was like a long time ago in a galaxy in a way. You know, he's
like a week ago, kind of. But
really, he did.
Yeah, it's like in that time, it's like a week ago, maybe less.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Even though we had to wait 4 years, it's only been a week.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about Ram? She's super sassy this season. I love her.
She's just there.
Oh damn.
I mean,
not a Ram fan.
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest. I never saw what was the appeal about her.
Oh, you will soon enough.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Because she's just kind of in the background wearing a hood and saying, "I'm Ram, more of me, and I power computers." You know, it's like that's who she is to me. At least, even though people like to hype up Rem a lot more, at least she did stuff. You know what I mean? She kind of had like a story and was there and whatnot. But as far as Ram is concerned, she's just there.
My favorite thing about Ram in this episode was Subaru was like, "How are you, Ram?" And Ram was like, "As you can see, I am as lovely and healthy as ever." She's just so smug.
Yeah.
One quirk of hers, I don't even know if you can really call it a quirk, but she gives nicknames to people who she doesn't really respect. Like with Garfield, she called him like Garf, and then Subaru, she always calls him Barusu. And with Amelia, she just says Amelia Sama, Roswell Sama. So it's like, to the people that she like is supposed to serve, I guess you can say. Maybe because I don't think she's really interacted with people outside of them too much. She'll show it in a nickname she gives.
Did we talk about the 7 witches?
I think we talked about a little bit of it, how that was just kind of quickly glossed over when
Yeah.
when he like drank the tea of inspiration.
So all of these are pretty important. What Echidona is saying about the witches. One of the biggest pretty much reveal is that the Witch of Vivi Satella just decided, you know what? I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna eat the 6 other witches alive.
Hmm?
She
I
ate
mean,
them. Satella ate them.
when you gotta eat, you gotta eat, I guess.
So who is it? So oh crap. Where are they? I had it somewhere. Crap. This is why we take notes, people.
Does Itchy Donut only just sit and drink tea?
She
She
learns.
has cookies.
Oh, she has cookies. Why
Yeah.
didn't she offer any cookies?
I don't know.
Are they good? Are they Girl Scout? Or if they are, I like the Thin Mints. Those are the best kind.
Okay, so this is what she had to say about
Don't
the
ignore me.
witches. I found it. I'm sorry. The witch of gluttony, Daphne. She created beasts that defied the will of God to save the world from starvation. What do you guys think that means?
Um,
I'm sorry. Say it again.
The witch of gluttony, Daphne. She created beasts that defied the will of God to save the world from starvation.
She's Jesus.
I mean, I guess that's referring to the Malbees, and they might just because she's a witch and I don't expect her nature to be good. I guess the Malbees were meant to kill people just so that people wouldn't overpopulate the world and in turn cause starvation. That's the only thing I could really get from it.
Interesting. Witch of Lust, Carmela, who granted emotions to non-human beings in an attempt to fill the world with love.
Yeah, just that's probably why we have half beast and other half creatures.
The Witch of Wrath, Minerva, who struck people to heal them as she lamented the state of her war-torn world.
No idea about that one.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That one was worded weird, so I don't get anything from it.
I'm
The Witch
sure.
of-
No.
The Witch of Sloth, Sekhmet, who drove a dragon past the great waterfall just for a chance to rest.
Dragon. um.
Roswell mentioned a dragon in season 1.
Oh yeah. Then I don't
What's
fucking
this thing?
remember. I don't remember that.
Just mentioned it in passing. Oh, I'm gonna go feed the dragon. I just.
The Witch of Pride, Typhon, who, out of youthful ignorance and cruelty, judged criminals one after another. That one's not very... That's kind of just her thing. She didn't do anything cool, I guess. And the Witch of Greed, Echidona, the embodiment of the thirst for knowledge, who has done things she regrets even in the realm of death, all in pursuit of all types of knowledge. So what has she done since dying that she regrets?
She's gained so much knowledge that she knows everything and grows bored. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we can't really take anything from this at this current where we currently are. I mean, just based on like her just bringing Subaru here, it just seems like she just wants to learn more, and that's why she was so intrigued by Subaru because of his upbringing and because he's not from this world. He gives a different perspective, something that she probably hasn't seen before. That's why she was probably so intrigued that he wasn't scared of her. It's because of his ignorance. And because, again, he has knowledge outside of their world. But yeah, that's all I got.
She apparently hates it when people leave early because she's just like Aqua.
Everybody's saying she's like Aqua. It's the weirdest thing I've been hearing. It's like Echidona's
Well,
just like Aqua.
It was just the way that she responded. She's like, "What? You want to leave? Oh, that makes me so angry."
I just never.
But okay, fuck it. Go ahead.
So with Garfield, how do you think he knows Frederica?
I mean, they're brother and sister, right?
We never got
not
confirmation on that. I mean, that would be a safe assumption. That's what I assume, that they're brother or sister or related in some way. But again, we don't have anything on that. The one thing I found suspicious though is that Frederica said to be wary of Garfield, but I'm wondering how the fuck did Frederica get out of this? Because if she was in the sanctuary and they can only leave via this trial, how is she outside and in the mansion?
Yep, it is very interesting. What do you guys think about Roswell taking the trials and being injured?
He's an idiot.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I never. He has powers, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I couldn't. Because, like I said, I should have rewatched the first season because I watched it literally a long time ago. But like, he just gets like absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, he's a bunch of bandits. He's totally naked under those covers.
I mean, he has to be.
That's cool.
He's got nothing but maids serving him and everything. He's got money. You know, they do
left.
stuff. No, he's got Federica and the little kid.
They're not with him. Oh God, what is he going to do with the little kid?
I think we all know.
Stop.
Roswell interestingly says the Mathers family and Echidona have been acquainted for a long time.
Yep.
And that's why they've always overseen this place.
You said the Mathers family?
Yeah.
Marshall Mathers?
Oh my God. Fucking Eminem shows up in the next episode. Writes a diss track. This is somebody that's really bitter about something. You darn kids.
It didn't really surprise me that his family and Echidona are like in cahoots, I guess you can say, just because of him sponsoring Amelia. And even though Amelia isn't a witch, at least from what I know, she's still thought of as a witch. So if he took the chance to sponsor someone like Amelia, who everybody looks at as a half devil, I mean, even Garfield called her a half devil. He's a half beast too. So I thought they would have more love for her, but seemingly not. But just because he had that connection to Amelia, the whole thing with Echidona did not surprise me.
Yeah. This episode is pretty good in my opinion. What are some of your final thoughts about this episode?
Final thoughts? A lot of info. I feel like this is the same deal with the second episode. This episode is a lot of setup for future events, and a lot of the things that were said in this episode are going to be important later on. But where I stand right now, I can't really connect the dots on anything.
Okay. EA?
Anybody remember Dunkaroos?
What?
Those were fun. Sorry, I just saw a random picture and I was like, damn, those were awesome back in the day. But overall, I thought this episode, yeah, just so it was cool to finally see what everybody's fussing about with Echidona. And I'm definitely looking forward to the next episode, because what a twist at the end with the being back home. But I guess it's part of the trial. He has to face his past. So what he's doing is actually the trial right now, right? He just didn't just get flipped back to reality, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm
it's a
assuming.
trial.
Yeah. Okay. because I was thinking, oh no, he's gonna have to kill himself to get back into reality.
I gotta save Rem.
Just freaking kills himself right in front of his dad. Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
That would be so horrible.
So we're all passing it?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I like how EA did a Beatles reference there at the end. So speaking of trials that we have to face and we probably want to kill ourselves while facing this trial, God of High School, Episode 3. That was really negative for God of High School. I apologize.
Whew.
Somebody has something to say about this, I think.
I mean, I'll go first. I'll have some things to say. Yeah, it's not good. It's not. It's just like, yeah, you have the fighting and it looks great, but the story itself is, I don't even know what it's trying to do. Like, you have one half where I guess there's like some function or group of people that are like super powerful. I don't know. And on the other half, it's just a group of people trying to be the god of high school by winning a tournament. And we get for some reason what's it called? The wonderful gum fruit from One Piece, where our main character gets stronger by eating it. And not to say that you can't use that in another anime, it just seemed very like, why this person? We just gotta give him some fruit to win after we've given him enough chances already, which I don't think he deserves any. Because, he basically interfered in a match. And overall, I guess I'm kind of over it. The thing that kind of made me just meh about the whole thing was when we get, I guess, an American wrestler fighting. All she wants is a harem. She looks, I would understand if maybe she didn't look so whatever, but she looks great. It's like you could literally go and get a harem by yourself. Be like, hey,
she doesn't need the Dragon Balls.
No. She definitely doesn't. She's like, I want to hear him. You know what? You can do that. Oh, really? Yeah. Just go to the local convenience store and say, who wants some of this? You'll have a conga line of men coming down to freaking see your ass.
It's kind of like Bulma gathering up the Dragon Balls and wishing for $1 million. It's like, wait.
Or Master Roshi,
right?
Or whoever wishing for Bulma's panties.
Yeah, that was Oolong, and he did it to save the world.
I'm sure.
No, he did, because Emperor Pilaf was about to wish for immortality, and then Oolong was like, "I want the softest panties in the world." He saved the world, and it's like, and Oolong was a G.
All right, okay. Oolong was a G. Let's put that on EA's gravestone.
Why my gravestone? Why not a shirt? We have to go to the death automatically.
Dead after talking about the God of High School the way we're talking about it.
This is true. Fuck the show. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's not. This is episode 3, and I was curious to see where it would go. And all it is just nice fighting with no substance. That's really the best way I can describe it. Good fighting, no substance. If you want a story, you ain't got one. But if you want nice animation, yeah, you got something there.
A big issue in this, besides the fucking JoJo stand coming out of nowhere.
I forgot about that.
Don't we all want to?
Why did he have a stand?
Okay, EA, look at the show like this. Look at it as if you're booking a wrestling company, and tell me this does not make the show make more sense here. So, and in turn, not a lot of sense. The fights have no stakes at all, because the first fight started with Tube Top Stone Cold Girl and whatever the other guy was, and it like, or the other girl, I guess, and it ends when she knocks her down with a gust of wind.
Oh my fuck, that's right. I forgot about that. She didn't. What's the point of even having a sword? All she does is go shoo 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 with her hands.
Yeah, she
Oh
literally
my!
got
I forgot
rebounded.
about that.
She rebounded off the ropes and hit her with a gust of wind after she decided that she was gonna use a lot of power to do the gust of wind to knock her over. As well, by the way, her boob got sliced. Very, very sad. As well,
That boob needs some nursing right now.
yeah, yeah. I can't feel good. Um, and then later on, you have the fight with the other guy. Start out by him winning the fight by taking his glasses off and knocking him down. And
Garbage.
then you get the JoJo stand coming in.
Oh no!
What was the point of this episode if your stakes were completely undermined at every point?
Yeah, I
bet this guy who has cancer is just gonna wake up one day and he's gonna be like, fuck, dude, I'm bored of cancer. And he just doesn't have cancer anymore.
And then he's gonna strip down naked like Putty Prisoner, and he's gonna grow muscles and grow hair, and he's gonna be fucking strong. And I'm gonna be like, yep, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen.
He's gonna be the king of this show.
He's gonna be the god of high school.
He's gonna be like King from One Punch Man.
Yeah, where he's supposed to be the really strong guy, but he's not, and he just plays games all day.
He faked cancer so he didn't have to fight.
Right, it's oh my stomach! I got a stomach ache. I gotta run to the bathroom.
What the fuck is up with this episode, man? This is such a... Like, I actually, when I first watched this episode, and I wasn't thinking about it, I was like, that was kind of the best episode. Like, that was some really cool action. And then I thought about it for a second, and I was like, literally everything's completely undermined.
You're like, wait, no, I shouldn't feel this way. It's deceiving. It's deceiving and making it thinking it's good when it's not. That's what I'm saying. They blew their budget all on the way that it looks when they really should have taken the time to make a good, decent script. Even a decent script would be passable. This
show is like anime's version of like a Transformers Michael Bay film. It has no substance whatsoever. It's like completely devoid of anything that's actually meaningful to the plot.
You know, as much people give those movies shit, I love the first one. Everything else is garbage, especially the second one, where the robots had to have gold chains and a fucking gold tooth.
Oh, that too, yeah. That was a little racist.
A little.
I think there's plenty of more racist stuff though in the third one as well.
Oh my god, yeah, we're freaking anyway. But anyway, enough about Michael Bay and his inactivity of being a director. I mean, he could be a good director when he wants to be. Bad Boys 2? No? Okay, I guess I'm the only one that likes that movie. Okay.
Pluto Speedy Gaming says, yeah, that was the point of having the sword duel. So, yeah, people are picking up on that. Gira says, to honor the sword style of her dojo, I guess.
Right, what's the point of even doing the dojo when all you can do is just train people how to have sword hands?
Sword hands. Wavy fan hands.
That's what all you
call it. Wavy fan hands.
That's all you need. It's like, I know I'm trying to save my dojo and this sword and everything else, but hey, sword hands.
QRW6 says, should God of High School get the Goblin Slayer treatment? I still think this is better than Goblin Slayer.
I was entertained with Goblin Slayer, at least. Well, that's not to say I wasn't entertained with this show either. Uh-oh, now I'm in a conundrum. Do I like this show more or Goblin Slayer?
We broke an EA. It's like the sex robots in Austin Powers.
Oh, the fembots.
Yeah, the fembots.
Those movies still hold up, by the way. I love Austin Powers.
QRW6 as in overhype. I think this is probably more overhyped, just by a little bit though. Probably not by much. I don't know. It's hard to say because like Goblin Slayer was an isekai that was like coming in with like, the comparisons to Berserk, so maybe not. I don't know. What does Satsuki have to say about this? I don't think he said anything. Oh god, everybody's muted right now. I'm the
Give me
only
one-
one here.
Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
Give me 1 second.
Oh no.
All right, I'll we can drag on about talking about Michael Bay and his glory days of how he used to be good. I think the movie that kind of set him off in being a bad director was Pearl Harbor. That was his first attempt at trying to do a serious movie, and it was so bad. And it was like 3.5 hours long. Ugh.
Oh my god, Gear says swordless online.
Oh.
Rent a Domestic Girlfriend would be better than this show.
I mean, renting a domestic girlfriend.
Rent a Domestic Girlfriend. Oh my god. Can we somehow fit like Bunny Girl Senpai in that?
You know, yeah. Bunny Girl Senpai rents a domestic girlfriend. Boom. That's the next show.
Little Dreamer does not dream of renting a domestic girlfriend.
There needs to be a crossover with all these 3 shows. That should happen. Make it happen, Hollywood or Japan.
It's just every show that you've ever talked about is making a crossover.
Right, exactly. I would, you know what? I'd do it. I'd watch the show just so that I could have it on my channel.
So is Satsuki back?
I'm back.
Okay.
I don't have thoughts on this episode. This episode was nah. Wasn't feeling it. You guys pretty much touched up on everything. The only thing I want to do is try to weed out the comments because I know how y'all think at this point. At least the people that get mad when somebody else doesn't like an episode that they really like. Our thoughts are based on the 3 episodes that we watched. Yes, it can get better, but as you could probably surmise, we aren't going to be here to find out. So if it gets better, cool. It's fine. But for the 3 episodes we watched, it's not something we want to continue watching. I don't think so. I just to go over it again, I don't really care. The fights or whatever. As I said with the previous podcast, the fighting itself is cool enough, the styles and just how it looks, but I don't really care about these characters. Like the wrestling girl, for example, like her motivation of having the hair on, I'm just like, this shit is stupid. Like you could just achieve that goal on your own. I don't understand why you have an opportunity to get anything that you want and it's men. I don't like Mori Jin at all. I just don't. I thought he should have been disqualified. He kept getting chance after chance after chance, and then when we actually see him fighting, it ends in an anticlimactic push, and then a fucking stand comes out of nowhere. I thought we were talking about martial arts. What happened to that? But yeah. It just was not a fun time for me.
It's time to take a shot.
I didn't even drink this time. That episode was enough.
That episode made you stone cold sober after watching it. Oh,
I didn't even rewatch the episode. I rewatched everything. The only thing, except for SNAFU, because I always watch it on Saturdays. ReZero and this show I always rewatch. I didn't even bother to rewatch it. I was like, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? It's not much to talk about.
Yeah, no, there never is. Wolfclaw says, like the Isekai Quartet of shit romance. That's the reference to your series, EA, that we're gonna the crossover between all the anime that you talk about.
Yep. Gonna happen. Coming to a theater near you.
Goro says, "The hell, this episode was god tier. This man doesn't know. You've been called out, Sasuke."
Oh, by who? Who wants to challenge me?
Goro
Goro.
187 over on Twitch.
Oh, on Twitch. I can't see the comment. But Goro, fight me on YouTube.
Well, I think that's an unfair fight. I think we have to meet in the middle ground. Maybe Vimeo?
No. No. I'm not going there.
Why not BitChute? That's the middle ground.
Perry I'm gonna say Perry. Kind of sad that they changed so much from the manhwa. In the first match, Mira doesn't even win. The other girl just quits in the fight because she didn't want to fight anymore. And he says they changed a lot. Even the guy with the glasses gets a backstory about his father and why he uses theory and violence.
You see, that... Why don't they add that in there?
Fuck that guy, by the way. Perry, fuck him. He's an asshole.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, Sasuke's attacking everybody.
All right. Okay. Jesus.
I think we should move on.
Oh, God. What did Perry do to you?
Everybody leave. QRW6, I think you're next.
Oh, no. Not QRW6. He's my precious
QR
baby.
is good. QR is good. That Perry guy, though, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Well, it was nice knowing this channel while it lasted.
QRW6 says, I feel God of High School is better binge watch. Seems like it's better read.
It's just better in our imagination. Just the
Yeah.
idea of it.
Yeah. The show that could, you know, so the little engine that could, the story, the anime that almost was something.
Almost was something. Story of my life. Na 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 na.
I love that. Story of my life.
We're getting all the references in this one.
Yes, we are.
All the classic rock references. All the other references I forgot that we've referenced so far. ReZero podcast. As an anime, I mean, but better as a webtoon. I think at this point it's safe to say I don't want Unordinary to be adapted. So
I said the same thing.
I mean, yeah, there's trouble when it comes to webtoon adaptations into anime. It is definitely true.
it's like they're giving every single webtoon adaptation the Berserk treatment in terms of its writing. They're just like, let's just put a bunch of shit here and a bunch of shit here, and let's kind of do a maybe a minute bit of justice, but that's it.
I don't know. I guess this is like what's happening is like a trial run. Not to say that the God of High School and the Tower of God are the first webtoons adapted, because I know Noblesse was adapted, or at least had like an OVA or something to that effect.
Well, that was years ago. It's still getting adapted.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they just have to find a way to adapt webtoons, but I don't really see what the issue is. Like, if I guess they're trying to get to a certain spot, just like with Tower of God. I can't say for sure with the God of High School since I haven't read it, but with Tower of God, I knew exactly where they wanted to end at, and the episodes they allotted to it just wasn't enough. So maybe that's the same issue that's happening with this show. But either way, we're not judging a webtoon, we're judging the anime. And because of that, if it skips stuff, it's going to be to the detriment of the quality of the series. So that's why our opinions are what they are.
Oh my Jesus Lord, Wolfcall just said, I would rather watch Eromanga Sensei at this point because at least a fun drinking game could be made out of that steaming pile of shit. I don't know what I could get out of this. Oh my
we thought
Lord.
Sasuke was being savage.
Jesus Christ. I think we should leave it up to Wolfclaw if this show lives or not.
Wolfclaw, Does this show live or die?
Do you kill or pass it? Do you guys watching Twitch or YouTube kill or pass it? Have the first community kill or pass.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, you know what they're gonna do. I hope you know that, right?
They're gonna kill it.
If they pass it, I'm just gonna read the wiki for the episode. I refuse to watch it.
Mitch says, "Whoa! Aromanga Sensei was fire."
Yeah, like it was literally a trash fire.
Do y'all think the 12-episode model is hurting the webtoons because they keep cutting corners?
Yeah,
at least for these shonen type, they do.
If they want to tell a story, do it right. If it means having more episodes and like I don't know, spending more money in order to tell the story, I would prefer that. Because at least by that standard, we would get a story that makes sense. That's just my opinion.
At least not shove and cut shit out. What about just like make your own story based off the events of these major arcs they want to tell the stories to?
Oh no, SeaTactics, you're talking crazy now.
What, I am?
Yeah.
What?
How could they ever do that and make an actual good anime for once? How dare you?
Oh no. Oh my god.
Anime is just weird in general. I don't know why most, and I mean like most anime are always 12 episodes. It's just a weird thing because this happens too much where anime have to cut corners from whatever it's adapting, whether it be light novels, manga, whatever. And because of that, like people have to suffer. And granted, sometimes the anime can be better, but a lot of times the stuff that they cut out it could be avoided if there were just more or even less episodes, because sometimes things can drag on for too long. So it's just a weird thing with the industry.
Much like our conversation on this show, it's dragging on way too long. Let's fucking kill it, guys.
All right, let's do it because I'm killing it.
Yeah, you said it.
Try again next time, Webtoons, and do not get near Uru-chan.
Yeah.
Wolfclaw says, "Kill it," and yes, a dumpster fire indeed. Crazy talk, SeaTactics. The Akemi kill solution is not the way.
See, Akemi got killed was actually pretty good.
I mean, yeah.
Even though I would say the ending was meh, but I enjoyed that show overall, and that had like 24 episodes. Fancy that.
Speaking of fancying, SNAFU Climax episode 3. We got
that was a beautiful segue.
we got Yukino in a tailcoat tux, and she was gorgeous, and I can die happy.
Yeah, she was great. Everyone looked great. Freaking, she was the prom king. You know, she wanted to get shots of the king and queen, and she's like, I didn't want to ask no one else, so I'm just gonna do it because I can dance, y'all.
I like how Iroha was still trying to like be a little cool, be a little sly.
Even with her, because I don't know, she likes to be cool and sly around men. Not saying she's a man or anything. I'm just saying because she was in a tux, I guess maybe that triggered her defenses.
No, that's why. Oh my god. Not only is Totsuka a trap, but Yukino is a trap.
In a tux.
So that's why they're gonna get together at the end.
Wait.
I mean, I know Hachiman and Totsuka's getting together. He's totally gay for him.
Yeah, well, speaking of, he's in this episode.
Yeah, he is. Dude, he freaking asks him out and says, "What are you doing this weekend?" He never did that with Yukino, Yui, Iroha, anybody. He just said it to him, to Tosca and was like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" He's like, "Oh, I got practice this weekend and activities and after school." And he's just like, "Don't worry, some other time."
Oh my god, their interactions are golden.
Yeah, like I said, he loves him. I would not be surprised if they ended up together by the end of this show. Like, if people would be upset by that, I'd be like, I'm not surprised, to be honest. That makes sense, to be honest.
I mean, there was literally an episode where they went on the camping trip
Mm-hmm.
with the elementary kids that when he was sleeping, he was literally moaning Hachiman's name.
Yep. They're gonna be a couple.
That's the
Only a
one that
matter of
wins,
time.
eh?
He freaking got knocked out whenever Tosca sent him a text message, and he was reading it, and he just blood shot out of his nose. Was it? I don't know. Maybe blood didn't. I can't remember. But he got knocked out. He's like, Hachiman, are you okay?
Oh my god.
Tosca's just like a parent, though. It's like, you should really not play games all night, Hachiman.
Anything for you, Totsuka.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'll stop because you make breakfast for me every morning. What? No, I'm sorry. I was half asleep when I say that. Please wear a maid outfit while you do it too. What?
Oh, that is amazing. There's also another great comedic scene where Komachi got accepted.
Yeah, that was great.
Komachi. When was it Yukino that shows up first?
It was Yui.
Yui,
Like-
yeah, and then she like starts crying, and he's like, "Why is she reacting that way to her, not me?" It's a little weird.
Yeah.
And then she
And
calls,
then he calls Yukino and goes,
and she has oh god oh shit, what's her name? Crap, blue-haired girl, Kawasaki.
Kawasaki.
She has a brother, and he goes to talk to Hachiman. Hachiman is like, "Wait, don't call me that. Don't call me your brother."
Refer to me as senpai. I am not your big brother.
That's the funny thing about, like, I guess that whole family. They've slowly become like an actual family because we saw, it may have been a previous episode where Hachiman was treating Saki's little sister like she was his
That a
own
month
sister.
ago now? That feels like
That
a
was-
month ago.
That was the first episode.
Okay, yeah.
I would
So
know.
it's like they're like a family already, and it's like Komachi and the little brother, I forgot his name. They're
I forget
also
it, too.
acquainted with each other, so they're like a family kind of.
Yay!
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 That's one of my favorite scenes from the first episode. Say it one more time. Yay! She goes, yay! What the hell's wrong with your sister? Yeah, this particular episode, yeah, we see Komachi get accepted. I want to say first and foremost, how come we don't have to take an entrance exam here in America to get into high school? They just give you a pencil and say, "Get the fuck in there." It's just all they do. But in Japan, you have to like do this test and do that, and then when you get accepted, it's like a big deal.
Yeah, you
there.
get an anime adaptation when you get accepted.
Yeah,
What's my anime adaptation?
that's right.
Where I meet the pretty girl.
Well, you still have time.
Oh damn! Hear that, Satsuki? I still have time.
Oh, you had time for me.
So anyway, we get after that scene, we see Aroha and Hachiman having their basic dialogue, and we even have a basically kind of rejection scene where, again, he doesn't ask her out or anything, but she thinks he's that he's hitting on her, and she's just like, no, speaking a mile a minute. It's like, no, I refuse. And he's just like, yeah. You're not even listening to me. It's like, no, I heard you. Just shut up.
I like how she does her whole rigmarole. She's like, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. She refers to him as being overprotective, being the older brother type, and then she clears her throat and says, "You're kind of like a dad too."
Oh.
And again, to someone that's a teenager, maybe that's insulting. To someone like me, I take that as a badge of honor. Yeah, call me a dad. I'm your daddy.
I got dad jokes too.
That's right. I got dad jokes. I got all kinds of dad jokes. But I could see to like a teenager where it would be insulting. I'm a daddy. No. Take a blow right there. It's like, well, just don't get any of these people pregnant. You won't be a daddy. You don't want to be 16 and pregnant. Well, like he wouldn't be, but you know what I'm saying.
Does Hachiman even have it in him?
What?
To, like, even give a flying crap? But I bet he would gladly spend his days at home rather than with these girls if he could. Still.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe the first season and part of the second season, but he's gone through so much change now. He basically kind of, after their conversation, went over to the club, didn't even really hardly even think about it. He just did it, And I know he says the whole, well, you guys could use the extra help, and I just came over just because, blah, 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 blah. But I think deep down he wants to. I think he's grown very attached to these group of people that he does.
He's gonna smash all of them.
Yep. No, just Totsuka, remember?
Well, I mean, Totsuka's gonna be the main one.
He's gonna be the main one. And then everybody else is just gonna be the side piece? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, everybody's gonna be on the side.
Totsuka, my eyes are only for you. Oh, Hachiman. And then Yui, come here.
That's what I say. Yui, come over here.
We do see some growth from freaking Aroha a little bit too. You notice how whenever Hachiman goes into the club, she doesn't say 2 words to the guy, even though she was the one that was like, "Hey, come help me" or whatever. She's just it's like, "I thought you guys needed help." She's just turned around like.
Yeah, I think that's because she felt guilty because she knew that he was going to have to take on more work than he probably thought. But then we saw later that she apologized for it, which shows not only that she's growing, but like as a person, but she's also growing into somebody who can be a responsible student council president. And it's just amazing that she is the student council president in her first year. Hachiman had to kind of like guide her through that.
Yeah.
And she even admitted that Yukino is better fit for the role, but she's starting to grow into that position.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, that's exactly what had happened. And it was really amazing, really great. We eventually see them all dress up because they're going to be filming like a prom promo or some video ad or something. And one of the funniest scenes is when Yui's getting dressed, and you can see just how uncomfortable she is as soon as Hachiman comes. Is like, "Oh, I'm wearing this. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Tighten this up."
Yeah, she's like, "Oh my God, it's so revealing." I'm like, what?
It's not even. But then Kawasaki's helping, seems aggravated by it, but deep down she's nice. She's just acting that way. She tightens it up and she's just God. But hey, now she's a woman from the 17th century now, with the corset being all tight and whatnot. And I think this was what came up after that. Whenever she was slow dancing with Hachiman, is basically her dream. She could probably die happy right then and there.
Yep. But she's not. She's gonna die alone.
Maybe.
With a bunch of cats that are all named Hachiman.
Hachiman. This one's Hickey. This one's Hickey too. This one's Hickey too. Electric Boogaloo.
And for
Did you guys
Yukino,
notice-
I have a shirt that just says Yukino on it. I sometimes stare at it with hatred. And I throw my beer at it when I get drunk. Cry.
You mean wine?
Same thing.
Did you guys notice that Yukino was wearing the glasses that she got as a gift?
Yes, she was. I forgot to mention that, but I did notice it at the time. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah. She's very subtle like that. She's very quiet. I mean, Yui's very much in your face, like, oh, but Yukino's just like, this is my thanks. Is just by wearing it. that was a nice little subtlety right there. Just a little nice touch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hiroshika also said something at the beginning of the episode, but I honestly don't have a takeaway from it. She said a bird doesn't mess up its own nest before it leaves.
Yeah, and from what I gathered from that little sentence is she's seeing what impact that she's had on Hachiman, because he's come from being just this dead fish-eyed loner to actually doing stuff with people, and
To sex
I think
god.
to straight up sex god, and I think she's real happy with what she's approached with God, what's the word I am looking for? She's proud of what she's created, but she maybe has fears of maybe he'll do something to mess it up. But I don't think he will. I think he's past that point. Because in the past, he was very self-sacrificial and just took it out on him. So maybe that's what she's worried about. That's my thought.
Hachiman gonna have a heel turn, go from the sex god to Le Champion, and just throw wine at everybody.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Satsi, I'm confused at this feud you're having with Perry. I don't understand.
It's okay. They're fine. They just keep talking about Hachima.
We don't have a feud. We have a rivalry.
Mensa says Iroha was great this week, and Tux Yukino was a nice touch too. Speaking of anime girls, I read an interview. Apparently, there's going to be some fan service scene in this season.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
The director was talking about it, or the artist was. He was talking about how it's gonna have a fan service scene in it.
Well, I guess if we want to be technical, we've kind of already had that a few times. You know, we've had Yui wearing a bikini, and then she wore that Satan costume-looking thing.
Hey,
If you want to count that as fan service, I personally don't. To me, that's just a costume, and a bikini is a bikini. You know, but
not if it's an American bikini.
Don't get me started on Rent's a Girlfriend. Fucking Mommy Chan.
I don't know. I don't know why that was like a thing to, unless it's like something egregious. I don't know why like we would even need to know that.
Right, and if it's tasteful, I don't mind. You know, if it's one of those, hey, let me go into the bathroom, and there they are changing, which I guess technically has already happened too. But
it's gonna be like
know.
in High School the Dead, where they're all taking a bath,
Sweet.
naked. I don't know what other way you would take a bath, unless you're from Community or not Community. Crap, what was the show where he's a never nude and he takes a shower with cut off jeans?
I haven't the foggiest idea,
Arrested
but all I know is
Development.
in the post-apocalyptic world, you need to take a bath. That's all I know.
Oh, that's true. It's called Arrested Development.
Ah,
It's a great show.
Mhm.
Yeah. My guess is everyone's going to be naked. Hachiman's cliche walk in. He's gonna be like, "What's happening? Oh my god!" And I don't know. I don't know. He'll turn and throw a bunch of wine at them.
He's gonna whip it out.
He's gonna hit him with the walls of Jericho.
Break the wall down, and he just zips down his pants.
The code breaker.
Oh God, the Judas effect.
Oh.
Fuck
amazing.
me.
Well, you can if you rent a girlfriend.
This is true. Only for between a few hours. But if you also have reoccurring late fees, you got to pay an extra 17,000 yen for that. So.
Oh, I'll have no late fees.
Because I always come early. Boom.
What is going on?
It says, what are the odds we get a surprise Yuri ending? My God, did they hint at it with this episode as well? Yeah, with the Aroha Yukino thing. They're doing it. They keep doing it, and I'm like, please, don't take this from me.
Yeah, it's the ending of the show, like the song, which is a fantastic song, by the way. And they keep having them both in the same. I like how they have the voice actors sing as their character as they have it on screen. I think that's a nice little touch. They did the same thing last season. Still like it, and they'll. I think they'll always be friends. They'll understand that. Yeah, they'll understand that parfaits are better than men any day.
It's true. Parfaits are better than sausages.
That's sure.
I love this show.
Yeah, no, I love this show too. And if you love this show as well, we did a podcast on it. It's over on EA's channel. Talked about seasons 1 and 2 and the OVAs for them.
Yep, and I'm currently doing the daily, weekly episode reviews of this particular season, and then I'm going to finish it off with, I guess, like a final review of the show as a whole. And fingers crossed that this doesn't have a disappointing ending. I don't think it will, but I guess we'll find out.
Somebody has got a kiss.
Hey, I think there'll be some kissing, but
yeah, I think there's gonna be no kissing either. But just Yuri ending needs to happen. Just saying. So
I don't know. Things are weird where they are now. If this is the last season, there's going to be like 10 more episodes, right? It's going to be another 13.
I believe so. Yeah.
It's 12 episodes from what I saw.
I don't know how it's going to go at this pace.
Yeah, I don't know either. Like, I almost feel like it's going to be like that one show where everything was going smoothly, and then the last episode was just boom, 50 years into the future. You're like, what the hell just happened?
That was just 4 weeks ago. I can't even remember the show.
Yeah, I really hope that doesn't happen, because that'll. Though I will love the show no matter what, I think that'll be like Game of Thrones, where it's like disappointing ending but a fantastic beginning.
Then at the end, he wakes up.
If you say Yuri one more time.
No, he wakes up at the end. And it was just all a dream.
Oh, see, I would. Oh.
And he gets up, and he walks out into his kitchen, and they're cooking him breakfast.
All three of them?
Or yeah, all three of them, whatever. It's fine.
No, just all the girls in Tosca are cooking for him.
I want to see Hachiman be in Uesugi's situation in the quintessential quintuplets for like one episode.
Oh my god. He'd be a straight up G.
He would be probably immediately much cooler, but he'd probably be so over it.
Yeah, he would be like, "Fuck this shit, I'm leaving. This is too much work for me." And then all of a sudden they're like, "Wait, come back, Hachibai." He's like, "No, you go and you play basketball and you do whatever you do."
And then he passes out because Nino's drugged him. Wakes up to some torture dungeon or some shit, which I guess is just, her room or something.
Jesus.
Or their house. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. So, final thoughts?
This episode was good. Like the Roja stuff, seeing her growth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
same. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say easy pass.
Yeah, easy pass for me. Great show. I guess I should bring up really quick. It seems like the next episode is gonna be the final confrontation between Yukino and her mother. So
shit.
that's gonna be interesting to see because
Are they gonna tease Yuri there?
Whoa.
everything turns to fucking Yuri.
It's either Yuri or Fate.
And that's the King of Anime podcast, everybody. Yuri or Fate. Choose your fate. Choose your destiny. Flawless victory. But yeah, it's pass for me. Great show. Looking to see what happens next. Like always, I feel like it always it goes by way too quick after I watch an episode.
I'm giving it an honor of the creator of all living things, Tiamat. I am giving it a nega pass.
Okay.
All right.
Nobody got that because they didn't watch Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia.
What about
But it's
bologna?
fine. Yeah, bologna, some sandwich. Sandwich. So I guess with that being said, where can they find you?
You can find me at Everything Animated on the YouTubes. I am officially at 350 subscribers, aka also known as Tree Fitty. and that's what I need about is Tree Fitty because of the goddamn Loch Ness monster. But no, in all seriousness, I appreciate everybody that's been joining. I definitely couldn't have done it if it weren't for my fellow co-hosts and just everyone out there that supported me along the way and given me the shout outs. I really truly appreciate it. I have another channel, which is a reaction channel with me and my girlfriend called All Elite Couple, where we where we gonna react to videos on our channel and also talk wrestling, because wrestling is fun for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Satsuki, where can they find you?
You can find me mostly on my reaction channel, Sasuke the Reactor. I'm reacting to ReZero every week. I gotta edit my JoJo video because I got back to that. I'm on Battle of Egypt now. I'm gonna try to get through that as quickly as I can because I'm gonna say it. Part 3 might be my least favorite part.
Yep,
so
I agree.
far.
I agree.
So far, from what I can see.
Highly overrated.
But because at first I was like, I don't want to get too much into it, but at first I thought I was really going to like Jotaro, and that is not the case. He's all right though. I don't dislike him, but yeah. Then of course my main channel, Sasuke the Savage, just dropped a diss track that relates to One Piece. So if you watch or if you read One Piece, you might like the track. If you don't listen to it. Spoilers.
One Piece is my favorite anime, Satsuki. How dare you?
It shouldn't be. There's a problem.
Well, if you're watching this live on the Bento channel, please go check out my SeaTactics channel. But chances are you're probably already subscribed there. So if you haven't already, subscribe, and also subscribe to the Bento channel if you want to catch this live. and help get the Bento channel to 1K. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're about 150 subs to the way there. Once we get 1K subs, I plan to delete everything. I'm never doing YouTube again, and I'm living my life as a hermit, living in a van down by the river. Thanks everybody for watching the podcast. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys. Well, we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.